The customs officers in front of them were very surprised. The truck was clearly overweight, but when they opened the container, it was completely empty. The supervisor thought the machine must have malfunctioned, so he ran up to check. After inspecting everything, he found nothing. But seeing the driver's evasive eyes, it was obvious that something was being deliberately hidden. Feeling increasingly suspicious, he went outside and noticed that from the outside, the truck body was obviously much larger than the inside. To verify his suspicion, he ordered his men to stand deep inside the container and shoot outward. The bullet went straight through the middle, and indeed, there was another space at the back of the container. He felt his intelligence had been insulted and immediately turned back. Inside, the refugees' moods instantly dropped to rock bottom. The military here was notoriously cruel. Any captured smuggler had no chance of survival. Just when they thought they would be shot to death, the bald man didn't order his men to attack. He even kindly tried to persuade them, saying that as long as they came out, each of them would be provided with shelter, food, and water. The people who took their money and stuffed them into the container to smuggle them were the truly dangerous ones. But after he persuaded them for a long time, there was still no movement inside. Losing patience, he was about to order a shot when a blonde girl pushed open the iron door and stepped out. Seeing this, he immediately ordered his men to lower their weapons and greeted her friendly. The girl thought she would receive his help, but in the next moment, he unhesitatingly pulled the trigger. Thus, she died tragically under the bald man's lie. The others were no different. None escaped death, all falling in the hail of bullets. Only the woman hiding on top of a wooden box survived by chance. She pressed her hands tightly over her mouth, afraid of making any sound. When the supervisor prepared to go into check, a dog suddenly ran out. Its behavior was gentle, completely opposite to the previous cruelty and coldness. Just as he was about to leave, he didn't expect there was still a little girl inside. Following orders, his men began the cleanup. The bodies were carried out one by one. After completing this, they even washed away the blood inside, destroying the evidence. As the container door slowly closed, the massacre officially ended. Only then did the woman dare to remove her hands from her mouth and cry out in anguish. She thought that having survived this ordeal, everything would get better. But little did she know, an even greater disaster awaited her. Soon, the container was loaded onto a ship. Looking at the unborn child in her womb, she resolved that she must survive. Gradually, she fell asleep in these thoughts. Suddenly, the cargo ship rocked violently, waking her from her dream. It turned out they had encountered a severe storm. Her survival instinct made her scream desperately, but the people outside the container couldn't hear her at all. As the cargo ship was overturned by the waves, the container she was in was flung into the sea.